keeps turning off and on, and now it's staying on. Maybe it's like the lights at work and it just has to warm up. Shifted nicely into high. High it stays. Doesn't like there. Still kind of hard to find neutral, but it's been like that ever since I got it. There's reverse. Right? There it is again. Now kicked on. So that's weird. So we got reverse, and now it started doing that weird click, 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 click when in high gear, which it didn't do before. And also when I shifted into low, the light would go on and come off and go on and come off. I did loosen this up, these lock nuts, and I turned this thing, physically turned this rod like half a turn, I think this way. I'm not 100% sure. So maybe I just got to go another skosh more. That seems to be doing something. Now, this thing, they say, a lot of people say this comes loose and backs out and everything. It seems tight. I don't know if it's supposed to have that play or not. I imagine it needs to have some play because this thing rotates, so it shouldn't be super tight. And I have no idea what this cable is supposed to do. Something about if it's stretched, it's bad or disconnected. But the fact that we got reverse working, that makes me happy. The fact that it started doing it in other gears doesn't make me happy. That just leads me to think it's trial and error. And this has been missing for Lord knows how long. Maybe I could pull this one and match it, or just find the right threaded size. If anybody wants to chime in on what size bolt that should be, that'd be great. But other than that, I'll try to figure it out. Maybe the book says it. But hey, it moved backwards, so that's a good sign. All right, let's pause it. So I just turned it one good half revolution with a 10mm this way, and then tighten up the lock nuts, and let's see what that does. Got our custom engineered wood seat. Hey. Hey. came on when I gassed it. Now it's doing it because it's like trying to show your mechanic when the car is acting up. Watch. Okay, now watch. I'm going to gas it. It'll come on. Do it one more time. Oh, no gas. It's coming on. So I don't know why it's hindering. Probably got to clean some bullshit sensors or something. Now it doesn't like shifting out as low. Now, as far as I can tell, I'm in high, and it's not moving at all. I think it's like in between or something. That's not good. It's real heavy.
I think what you're doing is you're revving it, and then you're putting it into gear when it's still high.
Does the idle sound high to you right now?
A little bit.
Turn it down just a hair. Not better, right? That was the adjuster valve. No?
Oh, too hot, too low.
Too low? I don't know. That shouldn't do. You shouldn't have done that. I'm in high the whole time. And now it's responding.
Because the idle's too low.
But as soon as I gassed it, I raised the idle.
So slightly move the idle up.
Doesn't it sound a little high right now? I don't know about that. You don't want to shift when the idle's high. I know that much.
Right there.
That's about the same as where I had it a second ago.
Oh,
Yeah, that. I don't know. So far, we've mainly gotten difference playing with that shift blanket. There, that's real low. So low that it died. Let's go to neutral. Fire it up. I just picture an old Harley Davidson. Data, you know? Let's go. Flop, 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 flop. Maybe we should get an RPM gauge reader thinking of it. Okay, this is high. break something. Well, moving back and forth. Kind of doing that weird clickety click sound. I didn't like that. I wonder if there's a transmission fluid in these things that's supposed to, be full. Well, the one thing we haven't checked is if there's any kind of trans fluid for these things. I don't know, CVT system or whatever. So it's going back and forth, so that's a very good thing. It started doing some weird clickety click, kind of going forward. So I don't know if it's just got to find that magic sweet spot in the shifter, or if I gotta tighten up some screws and stuff. A little bit of liquid shine, you see, that's acetone tranny fluid. Anytime I gotta turn a screw or a nut, I just give a little squirt of that stuff. And let's put some things back together and take it for a real test drive, unless it gets too late.